Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tom Allen for the Flint Courier. We're coming to you from Southern Cross Road, just off Highway 1 here in Georgetown Lake, Montana. And we think we see the beginnings way down there. If you see that, I can't tell if it's a plow or something. Way down here. It looks like they're moving this way. So we think the parade may have started. We're toward the tail end of it. And that'll give us some time just to talk about the parade. This has been going on for several years now here at Georgetown Lake. This year a little bit less structured because the Seven Gables restaurant typically kind of owned this and orchestrated it, but they're between ownerships. They've had some interior issues in the restaurant, so they're trying to get ready to reopen again. But that should be happening soon. We hope that does. They're a great local business. And speaking of local businesses, one of the ones that will help us sponsor this today is Century 21. You can see their sign right there in the foreground. But Jennifer Jolie and Thor Sicklin are the agents out here selling Granite County and really focusing on Phillipsburg and Drummond this year. And they really are. Jennifer just became a broker, and Thor has been an agent for a while and done a lot of great stuff here. A big supporter of ours during volleyball and basketball seasons and football seasons, and always a great help. And today, of course, as he does with our parade coverage, he'll be flying his drone out, and any of that footage that you see, and I may be showing some of it right now, we edit it back in after the fact, is what we call our C21 Skycam, and that is by Century 21 Real Estate Agency, part of Shea Realty out of Butte. Also on these broadcasts, helping us bring them to you, are Granite County Medical Center, who've been serving Granite County since 1953, and Granite County Insurance. Make sure you see Leanne Tennish for everything you need for your home and business, farm and ranch. Automobile, boat. We've got some vendors down the way. I think we've got some, hopefully I'll have some footage of that we can cut in and be able to show you down there. This is really, last year was a big event. And it started filling up around 11:15. This year, 10:30, 10:15, people started showing up. And really starting to claim their spots along the sideways. And then there've just been a ton of vehicles that have gone down to, looks like be part of the parade. I think that white vehicle in the center of the screen up there, toward the top of the screen on what you're watching right now, is the lead of the parade. That may very well be a Georgetown Lake Volunteer Fire Department vehicle. They do a great job up here, along with the Granite County Sheriff's Department. Georgetown Lake kind of carved into, part of it is in Granite County, part of it is in Anaconda Deer Lodge County, and then of course the Tri-County area is made up of Powell County. That's further to the east. But we look like we're getting things underway. I'd like to say thank you to everybody, all the well-wishers. Many of you know, some of you know. Maybe if you're out of town, you don't know. I had my hip replaced here about a month ago, and lots of very kind people, great well-wishers, and then also lots of folks bringing food and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so we do have the parade coming up here, and I think we have the bagpipe band right there is with them as well. So we are underway. And again, just a huge thank you to Thor Sicklin and Century 21 for providing the drone coverage that we get throughout the afternoon. But here we go, and I know there's some people who are excited about this. One of my pastor's daughters married a Scotsman, a Brit, and his parents are here today. So a little bit of a bagpipe band for the Cottrells. America the Beautiful. Never sounded better. Right there, Kyle Staley, Chief of Law Enforcement. Elect him, they're saying. And right behind him, Bill Everett, Chief Executive. And Everett with another float come up here. They're the big truck right here. I'm going to go even a little bit wider, I think, so we can get all these guys in here. And flying Old Glory off the mine shaft. Got a couple of motorcycle riders there with them. I'm going to guess there's probably some of their sons. And a little green Volkswagen here. I feel like I should know this from a movie, but I don't recognize it. And this guy, I don't know who he is, but he's walking along throwing out something. Ed Bodette. For District 5. Got a second until the group from Morgan Smith gets here. So I'm going to take a brief seat here. Morgan Smith for County Attorney. Now, it doesn't say which county, but I'm going to guess that's probably over in Anaconda Deer Lodge, because I don't think our county, I don't think anybody's running against Blaine Bradshaw that I'm aware of. And there's some more of the Morgan folks right behind him, walkers, and then another Jeep. They brought the contingent, I'll tell you that. Morgan Smith. Holy cow, they really brought it out, man. Side by sides and everything. And the bagpipe band members are already making their way back. That's how close to the end of the route we are. Greg Barr, Chief Executive Officer, I'm going to guess again, great. Oh, I love those cars. And one of the snowplows from the Montana Department of Transportation, blowing out my speakers. They gave them water. They never see anybody giving stuff to people in the parade. There you go. Pillar excavation. And they got Morgan shirts on too. There, everybody's got a Morgan shirt on, or a hat, or something. The woman handing out the water is Jennifer Jolie. She's a Century 21 broker and one of our sponsors to the event.
Thank you.
Malley for Commissioner, Anaconda Deer Lodge County. I don't see a first name on there right off. Khan. Got a big semi here flying both the American flag and the MIA flag. And of course, on a day like today, we always want to remember our servicemen and thank them, our servicemen and women, thanking them for their service. KLM Contractors, logging and excavation. Beautiful day out here at Georgetown Lake. Jeffrey DeHood, who I'm pretty sure is the gentleman in the back with the big wide-brimmed hat there coming up. This is his son, I think one of their basketball-playing sons, great player. Jeff, a great guy. He is probably going to be the district court judge for Granite, Anaconda Deer Lodge, Phillipsburg. Some more side-by-sides here. Not seeing any particular advertising on it. Aspect Engineering and Project Management. These parades are always great. My wife and I are looking at doing a addition to our house. We're going to be looking some of these folks up. Oh, somebody with a Donald Trump mask on. I wonder if you can see good enough to drive. The eye holes don't look very big. Again, just a reminder, our C21 Skycam provided by Century 21 agents Jennifer Jolie, a broker, and Thor Sicklin. West Hill Auto. Another great vintage car right here. And one of the DNRC fire trucks that These are wildland fire attack trucks that are donated by the DNRC to places like the Phillipsburg Volunteer Fire Department, the Georgetown Lake Fire Department, and the Valley Fire District. Another side-by-side there. Looks like a dad and daughter, I think. Big boat coming up. Marine on auto, be proud to be in Butte. 4th of July, happy birthday. And remember, they're having a parade in Butte right about now too, but you're at the better one, I think. This one's funner. Anaconda fireworks. So there are going to be some fireworks over in Anaconda tonight. There'll be some out at the Hall Stockman's Bar tonight. Georgetown Lake Volunteer Fire Department trucks. Great service they provide for this part of Granite County and Anaconda Deer Lodge County.
The Anaconda fireworks show is all based off of donation.
This is the Ken Cook Mobile Command Unit of the Ken Cook Memorial Scholarship. Now, I'm not sure if these are just folks that just decided to join in. Or if they're just trying to get out and we're toward the end of the parade. 2 young ladies here. Thor Sickland currently overhead here, taking a high shot. Another great year of attendance here. It looks like this is just folks kind of filling out. Somebody there with some flags, though. They still look like they're trying to be part of the parade. And these people are kind of cruising, so I think that's it. But another great turnout for the Georgetown Lake 4th of July parade. We thank you guys for tuning in.
You tell them.
And again, just a big shout out to Thor Sickland and Jennifer Jorley of Century 21 here in Georgetown Lake, who are servicing all of Granite County, for giving us a spot today, saving us a spot, and then, of course, providing our C21 Skycam coverage. Thor, a certified drone pilot now. And, of course, our other sponsors, don't forget, Granite County Insurance, Leanne Tennis, your broker there. Everything you need for your home and business, farm and ranch.
I've never seen a parade like this with just Mom, seriously.
Here we go.
Absolutely the truth, you know. Oh, I don't know what. All right, Mom.
Well, I'm going to have to learn how to blur stuff out, I guess.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What'd she say?
She gave me the finger. The filter is off. And Granite County Medical Center, serving Granite County since 1953.
How are you?
So, but we thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. And don't forget, if you see this before the 6th and 7th, down in Drummond, they're going to have a street dance on Saturday the 6th. There's a kiddie parade at 5 o'clock. We hope to be covering that. There's several different bands playing on Front Street on 2 different stages, in front of the Canyon Bar and in front of Swede's Corner Bar. Both of those who sponsor us during our volleyball and basketball broadcast, we are so appreciative of that. And there are a bunch of vendors going to be down there all weekend. That's a big part done by the new owners of the Canyon Bar, Megan Lacey and her husband. And Megan did, I guess, all the legwork on that, according to Drummond Mayor Gail Leeper. So big kudos to her for that. And then on Sunday, 7 a.m., pancake breakfast at the brand new Valley Fire District Hall in Drummond. I believe it's like $7 a pop or something like that. Maybe it's 10. I don't know if they've raised it or not. But a great breakfast, goes to a great cause, helps them keep the trucks maintained, helps them keep their stations maintained, which keeps the residents of Granite County's insurance as low as possible by having those extra stations and trucks. And then we also let's see, that's 7 to 11. At 9 a.m. there's the Slack. There's also a cowboy church at the city park. The rodeo Slack is at the rodeo grounds. And then at noon is the parade. And this year, started this way last year, but it didn't get out. This year, the rodeo starts at 3 o'clock, not 2 o'clock. It starts at 3 o'clock, which gives people a little more time to collect themselves after the parade and head on out to the rodeo grounds. So I see Thor. I think he's right there. I think that's him looking at me. We thank him for giving us all that good coverage. And from the air, it makes our broadcast a little more unique. So we thank you for tuning in again. For the Flint Creek Courier, this has been Tim Allen. Happy Independence Day.